in general, I'm gonna say this book is crap. Okay? I'm gonna divide it in the three books that there were. First, it was Bella's point of view, which we got to see the wedding and the honeymoon. Everything was perfect until they announced she was pregnant. And I had no problems with the sex scenes because she is also writing for young adults, and some people 13 or under don't really understand the concept. So she's basically not gonna write it detailed like some people wanted. If you guys want something juicy, just check fan fiction. And that's where it leads to fan fiction. Once they announced that she's pregnant, I'm like, what? And I've read fan fictions. I write my own fan fictions. And I've seen this in so many. It's like, yeah, she's pregnant. And then on top of that, it's the controversy of what she said. She's trying to cover it up in the interviews. Like, oh, yeah, I just said that because because girl vampires can't change, but guys can't. And, okay, when they turn into vampires, basically, all of their body fluids are changed to venom. So, basically, if they did have sex, she would have been turned to a vampire immediately. Book 2. This book was, like, completely unexpected. Like, I was reading and all of a sudden I see Jacob, book 2. And I'm like, huh? Like, I would have preferred Edward's perspective, but, I was, at that time, completely Team Jacob. Team Edward. And, so I'm like, oh crap, now I have to read like 200 pages of freaking Jacob, and it's gonna get boring, and I want to burn the book just because Jacob is in it. And I started reading, the first chapter was but then it like got really good. Like I never saw that side of Jacob before, about how he feels about imprinting, and just the things with the tribe and how they communicate, and all the things that were going around with the pack. I mean, Seth, yeah, he seemed kind of darker in this book, so, yeah. So, I really enjoyed this book. I think it was my favorite of the entire thing. And we got to see how Bella was looking in the pregnancy, and the way that Stephanie described it was, like, very gruesome, for me at least, like, breaking ribs. It makes me afraid of getting pregnant. So, that part, and then, you guys notice a lack of character in Edward in this book? Because I'm like, whoa. And then Rosalie, protecting Bella, just for her selfish needs to feel like a mother. That really pissed me off and made me dislike Rosalie a little more. Like, I already don't like her character. I don't know, I just don't like her. And, yeah, I felt kind of uncomfortable during the whole pregnancy crap, and, Bella getting bitten, like, billions of times. That was kind of creative though, like, his venom being, injected into her. That was awesome. And yeah, I really enjoyed this book. Book 3. Okay, we're back to Bella's perspective, and she has just been turned into a vampire. Wait, I kind of left something out in book 2. Yeah, that's right. Renesmee being born. I personally like the name Renesmee. Like, it's weird, different, and I actually enjoyed that name. Nessie is kind of cute, too. Okay, that was when I was like, what the hell? And, yeah, Jacob wanting to kill Renesmee, and then all of a sudden me like, oh my god, I'm in love. First thing that ran through my head, Renesmee being all grown up. Jacob, oh yeah, I made out with your mom twice. If, like, I found out my boyfriend made out with my mom was like, I'd be like, bitch. And yeah, I really didn't like that. That kind of seems different and icky, and it just made me like shiver at the thought. And okay, back to book 3. Bella's the vampire, and she just basically loses all the character in her. Like, I couldn't connect to her. She's an overprotective mother, and yeah, I kind of started like feeling this is the worst book ever. Like, not really is it technically the worst book I've ever read, because right now I'm reading like Angela's Ashes, and I have to read this other book for school, Life of Pi, and yeah, it's disgusting. But I really felt like it was the worst book of the entire series, and she just loses her character, and I expected more of a threat with the Volturi, and yeah, just, you expect that climax to come, like the big battle, like the first punch, and only one person dies, Irina. And she wasn't really that important either. Well, to the plot of Breaking Dawn, but with the entire series, she wasn't even important. And I know that Stephanie felt completion, but I didn't. There's like one question running through my head. Where the hell was Renee throughout the entire thing? What was she thinking? Like, yeah, like during the pregnancy, she probably didn't talk to Renee that much, and Renee probably wanted to see her. Oh, let's go to Florida. Yeah, that kind of made me uncomfortable. On top of the Edward and Bella being like completely sex addicts and shit. So yeah, I kind of felt disappointed in this book. But you can't always get what you want. I know people enjoyed the book. And before I finish this, I've seen people's videos with the same opinions as I did. And Chantel from the Fantastic Twihards, she got so many hateful comments saying like, oh, a true Twilight fan would enjoy Breaking Dawn. First of all, it's a book. Second of all, I think the truest fan is the one that can actually judge. Not the one that's like, oh, I love this. Like, you could love it, I swear. Like, you're still a fan, but still, like, just because you judge something doesn't mean you're not a fan. Like, hello, I woke up like I didn't sleep an hour. I slept an hour just to see Stephanie. And I tried my best to get tickets for the concert series in New York. I've tried my best for everything. If they shoot New Moon, I'm going all the way to Forks. And yeah, just because you didn't enjoy a book doesn't mean that you're not a fan. And if you guys leave anything, first off, I will report you. Then after you guys are reported, after a while, I will delete the comments. If I get a lot of hateful comments, I will disable comments. And yeah, you guys don't want to get in my bad side because I can't be a bitch. So, I'm gonna upload this and then upload another video. So, you'll be seeing more of me. Dear Chelsea,